This tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a particle path system, and this will be done using TyFlow. So I'm going to start off by creating a sphere, and this will be the kind of starting point for the particles to flow from. So I'm just going to move that above the plane, and I'll open up a TyFlow, which I won't open actually just yet, but I'll instead create a spline line, and this will be the path that the particles flow on from, and I'm just going to hit those along any random path, but there might be something more specific you're trying to show. And now I will just hit onto this and go into the modifier tab, drop down, hit vertex, and I can give these points that I've drawn some height variation. So that might be vertical movement or circulation. And once I'm happy with that, I'll just hit escape and I'll close up the line. So I now need to open up the TyFlow. So I'll open the editor and create a birth object. I'll set the end to 0, and I'll set the particles to 100 for now. But these particles don't inhabit a space yet, so I need to hit tab on this event and type shape. So, sorry, not shape yet. I'll hit position object to give the particles a space to inhabit. So I need to select this sphere as my origin point. So those particles are now showing there, but they don't have a shape yet. So I'll again hit tab, and I will add shape. And these I don't want shown as 2D. I want those to be 3D because my computer's slow. I'm hitting sphere low res. But they aren't showing in this sphere yet, so I need to change the display instead of small dots to geometry. And I can see those now, but I can't see them through the sphere, so I'll change the object properties. Again, my computer's slow, but I will change it to display as a box. So I can see those particles now. I can also add now in the geometry for the path to follow. So I need to simply type path follow. And that's in here now. And I will select that line that I drew as the line for these particles to kind of move towards. They're not doing a great job at that, but that's okay. We can fix that in a second. I need to add a slow speed because they're just moving a little too fast. So I'll type slow, not separate. It needs to be in here. And I'll change this value to 10. So they should be moving a little bit slower now, which they are. But I also need to change the attraction because they're not following that line at all well. So I can do that back in path follow, where there should be an attraction force here. So I'll change that velocity to 1 and see how well they follow the path now. It's better, but not good. So I'll increase that to maybe 1.5. And see how that changes. That's a bit better. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'll now create a spline path. So these particles will create kind of a line that follows behind them. So again, hitting tab, I'm going to type spline path. Again, not separate from it, but in it. And this will be creating a new one and creating trajectories. So now when these lines move, they create a path that they've followed, which you can see here. And that is how to create a spline path using TyFlow.